being part of this journey. If you guys don't already know me, my name is Gonzales. I was also known as Core World on social media. About 7 million short form followers across all my social media platforms. Up here with me is Brennan, Duncan, the head of growth and co-founder at OSSA.AI. We've been working on this for just about a year or so. And we truly believe that what we've built here is going to totally shift the landscape of social media as we know it. For anyone who doesn't know, OSSA.AI is the world's first script to short form video platform. And I know there's a lot of tools out there that are maybe achieving some similar things, but what's very nuanced about what we've done here is that we've essentially taken my brain, put it into code, and made influence accessible to everyone. The videos that come out of the platform are optimized and engineered for engagement. And over a long enough time horizon, as we have more videos coming in, the models will continue to get better. We're adding more and more features. And it's the world's first tool that's specifically meant for performance on social media, leveraging AI. A lot of you guys probably know the term faceless content. That's exactly what we've built here. Brennan, maybe you could give yourself a quick introduction.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? For those of you that don't know me, I'm Brennan Duncan. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, like Cole said, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long process for us to get here, and we're just beyond excited to open up the wait list for early access. To add a little bit of context here, early access does not actually start today, but the wait list to get early access does start today. And the benefits for the people that are on the wait list, everyone on the wait list will get value leading up to the actual early access announcement, and they will get a 4-hour head start on early access. So you'll get 4 hours ahead of all the regular announcements that go out and all the public announcements for a chance to secure a spot. And why is that important? Well, there's only 150 early access spots. So there will only be 150 people get access to the actual OSSA.AI platform early. So extremely important that you're on that wait list. If you do secure a spot, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would say that all 150 spots will be gone before we actually have the chance to ship it live. And we don't actually have a date on when the second round of people will be accepted into as customers into the product. And so early access is definitely your best option to get on that list.
Yeah, absolutely. Really well said there. Yeah, absolutely. Really well said there. And, I know that there's a lot of people in here, and I hope this resonates with you. There's a lot of people in here that want to create content on social media. There's a lot of people that have been, quite frankly, even myself, disappointed with what's been built so far, and it hasn't met expectations. And I think what we've aimed to accomplish and will continue to aim to accomplish, because what you guys will see for this early access is a beta at the end of the day, right? It's or not a beta, it is an MVP, right? But the goal we set out to do was that instead of us just saying, hey, we have this tool that creates, short form videos and, that's it, right? It just creates videos for social media. Because I think that would have been the easy way out. What we decided to do is we actually have been marketing and campaigning and showing you guys the results of the beta testers, which we've had for the last 3 weeks or so. We have one of the beta testers, excuse me, who just achieved over 100,000 views on his YouTube channel, posting one time a day, just once, using content directly made through OSSA.AI, and that's just one beta tester, right? And one thing that I think is really important that I'm really proud of this team, because we are a small team, just so you guys know, we're bootstrapped. We didn't take on any funding at all. This is all out of my pocket, out of Brennan's pocket to fund this. Brennan sold his car, halfway along this journey. So we're a small team, but I think one thing to really point out is that we took a huge leap in trying to build what we've built, and we're proud to say that we built it. You would have probably called me crazy. You probably still do now, because you guys will have to use the product to really believe me. But the fact that the videos that come out are optimized and engineered to get engagement on social media, we have individuals in the beta that had pretty much no experience. One had no experience. Now he has 250 subs on YouTube. His videos are doing 5 to 10K views a video, and it takes him, I don't know how long to write a script, probably not that long. And then the video generation is complete within, if there's not a lot of videos in the queue, 5 to 10 minutes. So, I think one big thing to point out, I see a lot of new faces here, is that if you've ever wanted to create content in social media, if you've ever wanted to have your own platform and you've looked at all these other influencers that sell you the dream of like, you know, buy my course and you're going to go viral, or, you know, you only have to buy these 8 subscriptions. It's like, this is granted, right? There's always other tools you can use, right, for helping you find a niche and helping you analyze your content, because right now we're focused solely on the creation of the video, right? Which we can dive to in a minute. This product's for you. And, you know, about 11 or 12 months ago, Brennan and I started a Discord. And I'm sure some of the community members know this story, but I want to just tell it just to give you guys some perspective. You know, 11, 12 months ago, we started a Discord. It was called Coral Army. And that Discord ended up getting around 20,000+ people, right? And it was full of people just like yourselves that most likely are here because you want to create content, right? And you've tried and tried again, and you might have failed. And we do have some successful creators in here too, so I don't want to overlook that. But a majority of people, they've tried to create content, especially short form content, and they fail. And we created this massive Discord, guys, 20,000+ people. And Brennan and I built this entire business around it. And I was just giving away all my knowledge for free, everything. And I found out through that process, because we were going to start charging people. We had this massive Discord. We could have capitalized and made a ton of money. But we pivoted a few days before we launched it and said, you know what? This is not going to help the most people. And then we went back to the drawing board after building that for many months. And we said, and we literally deprecated that whole Discord that we worked so hard to build up, doing calls every day, working so hard. And we tried so hard to build this thing, and then we stopped. And we were like, you know what? We need to go and find a way to really make influence accessible to everyone, because that's our mission statement. We're here to make influence accessible to everyone. We want everybody to have the opportunity, right? Which is a huge feat and a huge thing to accomplish. You know, so anyways, we decided to totally can that idea, and we went to the drawing board, and I asked Brennan, I remember this one time we're on this call, and I'm like, bro, imagine if we could create a platform where people could create short form content, like just using text. And I had this kind of vision. In the beginning, Brennan said I was crazy. He said I was absolutely nuts. He wouldn't even, I had to convince him that we should totally deprecate this idea that was going to be worth millions of dollars, because we had this massive Discord. It was going to be a subscription. We had 20,000 people. We had hundreds of people in the Discord call. Some of them can even vouch for this story because they were in that Discord. And we had to let them know, we're like, hey, this is just not it. We don't think it's in your best interests. And we didn't sell anything. And then we went back to the drawing board for the last 8 to 12 months. And we built this tool that takes your unique script input, you select your parameters, and the videos that come out are optimized and engineered to get engagement on social media. And I might be cutting out.
Yeah, I think you just cut out for a second there, but you're back now.
Yeah.
Before you continue, Cole,
I
just want to ask everybody, at the bottom of the space, there's a comment button, and then right to the left of the comment button, there's a share button. And if you click that, you can hit share via post. And just ask everyone that's in here, do us a favor and click that, and then hit share via post, and then send that post out to your people. Let's get some people in here. So just wanted to drop that little hint on everyone before you continue, but continue, bro.
No, appreciate that. Also, if you don't mind, Brennan, if you could pin our pin post on I'm not sure how to do it. I'm on PC here, but if you could pin that pin post here in the stage chat, that would be absolutely, or sorry, here in this call here, that'd be awesome. Just so people can get a look at how it actually works. 'Cause I'm sure people have some questions around that. So that pin, I don't know if you can pin it to this actual space. I think you can. But anyways, I'm sure you guys have all noticed, right? A lot of people in here, I already went through some of your usernames. A lot of you guys, are familiar with AI tools, and you've probably tried or at least seen some of these tools that get talked about in some of these big companies that claim that the videos generated are meant for social media. But in my humble opinion, and with my background, I would disagree, because a lot of what is currently being given to the end user is completely infringing on human ingenuity. It's infringing on your capability to actually generate influence, aka views, which eventually turn into money, right? As we all know, on social media. And why is that, right? You're probably like, what does that mean? Well, I'll give you like just one example, right? It's at least the current state of the technology, and especially where we're at now with copyright and everything. If there's a platform that's putting stock music behind your videos, if there's a platform that is doing prompt to social media video, it doesn't work. And and I'll tell you why. First thing, we don't add music to the videos. Why? Because there's copyright problems, but also it's not in our best interest to put stock music behind your short form video, because there's these billion-dollar platforms that have the license to all these sounds that are going viral and all of this music, where it's like, if we can't access that and give that to you, why would we just throw some stock footage behind it to take out a step? That's like a perfect example of, like, imagine you're looking at a short form video that's high quality, but it has this like corny stock footage music, right? And it's like, those videos don't perform. And that's just one example of, obviously, because we have a team that understands actually how to generate influence on social media, the product's being built for a social media creator, right? That's one example. Another example, when you look at, and I'm sure I'm speaking to some of you guys here, but if you've used other products that generate videos, quote, for social media, if it's prompt to video, it's not, in my opinion, not truly for social media. And this is why. So when you grow a branded, if anyone's trying to grow a branded page here, you know, faceless content or any type of content on social media, maybe you just want to create content that's not AI, right? Or not AI generated. Cool. The reason prompt to video doesn't work is because in order for you to garner influence on social media, you need to create a brand, right? And you need to be recognizable. One of the biggest variables in a video performing on social media is the actual script. The moment that you relinquish the control of the script and you just say, make me a video about Elon Musk, or, you know, make me a funny rap song, you have totally relinquished the most important variable in content creation, which is the script. That's why we're script to video, not prompt to video. And there's like another example of a nuance that we understand, because this product, like I said, is specifically meant for videos that go to social media. So I just want to give you guys some context on, you know, how we're approaching things here at OSSA.AI and why certain things are not in place. Because like we said, we're truly building for you guys, for the person who wants to generate influence on social media, for the person that wants to grow a page that, and, you know, create content that actually works. So yeah, Brennan, maybe you have some things to add there.
Yeah, I definitely do. No, for sure. I mean, we're completely focused on making influence accessible to everyone, not just a certain type of person, but absolutely everyone. So whether you've never created content before, you're currently creating content, maybe you're an older demographic and you own a business and you want to generate some top of funnel traffic, there's no better way to do that than organic content and organic growth on social media. There's nothing more sustainable than organic growth. And so we've set our mission out to accomplish this and be able to build a platform that will give people the tools necessary to create organic content, good content that has viral potential with the least amount of input possible. So no more hiring like expensive video editors or any of that nonsense. Instead, you get to put in text and get a fully edited short form video at the other side. One thing I would like to say is we just dropped the link for the early announcement. So if you go to the regular domain, just OSSA.AI, you can see it right there. So there's a whole new landing page now for the beta testers. You guys can log in directly on that page. So you no longer have to go to the OSSA.AI/sign in. There's a login page right at the top. And yeah, so the new landing page just dropped and people can go ahead and opt in to get on the wait list, which is super exciting. Kind of surreal, to be honest.
No, yeah, that's absolutely insane. And, you know, like we said, we could have easily just said, you know what, the product's, you know, kind of working. Let's just go ahead and release it to the public and charge people. But we decided to run a beta. We have some beta testers in here, which I'd love to bring up to talk about their experience. But we decided, you know what, we're going to run a beta. We're going to go make sure this thing works. And it obviously does work. We have, you know, some of the beta testers with over 100,000 views on just one platform in a matter of 3 weeks, posting just one video a day through the OSSA.AI platform, you know? So that's absolutely incredible. And, you know, now the next step for us is opening up this early access. It's only going to be 150 spots, so very limited. And Brennan, I mean, obviously, since we've worked so hard and, you know, we're at this point now where, you know, we've done the beta, we've proved that the product works. It'd probably make the most sense to charge full price for that early access, right?
Yeah, it would make sense, but we're not going to do it. And the reason we're not going to do it is because we want the barrier to entry to be as low as possible. We want people that wouldn't normally take the risk on paying full price for something like this to step out of their comfort zone and really challenge themselves. So we've decided that the first month for early access, we're calling it the founders pricing. The first month for those people will be 90% off. So to give you guys a rundown on exactly how it's going to work. So right now, you guys have the opportunity to go get on the wait list to secure an early access spot. Now, that early access opportunity won't come until February 1st, where the people on the wait list will have a 4-hour advantage over the public announcement. And on February 1st, people will be able to pay 90% off of the monthly price to get access for 30 days to the product, which is just absolutely insane. It's crazy. So that starts on February 1st. So it's a countdown till February 1st. There's a lot of features that we're implementing that we have in our roadmap that will be implemented before early access kicks off. And so, yeah, a lot of exciting stuff there, man. A lot of exciting stuff. And for the beta testers, you guys should already see, as of right now with this new website push, some new updates to the backend UI, especially on the videos page. So for the people that aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, you can see on one of our demo videos on Twitter, it was the pinned tweet on our X account. But you can see a demo of what the videos page looks like, and the beta testers will actually see new feedback buttons, the ability to delete videos. There's pages now, so you can filter through different pages of videos. A lot of really important updates going on there, so super exciting. But 90% off for the Founder Series pricing, which there's only 150 of those spots. I can't stress that enough. So there's only 150 people that will get this pricing.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I see some familiar faces in here. What's up, Shark? What's up, Josh? Who else we got in here? We got Dodger. What's up, brother? What's up, Anthony? But yeah, I see a lot of familiar faces, and you know, one thing I definitely want to do is I want to bring up Josh here. I think if I'm able to, you might have to bring him up because I could, if you want to bring him up, that'd be easier because I'm here on my desktop and it's a little bit more difficult to kind of operate on this. And then one quick cool. And then one quick ask I have for everyone in here, if you could, we'd appreciate it so much. If you could drop a like and a retweet on that early access post that is pinned on the OSSA.AI profile, it'd be much appreciated. Obviously this is really big for us. We've been working very long and hard for this, and we want to make sure, like we said, you know, we're discounting that initial plan 90%. So you're going to get full access to all the features. We decided we're going to do one plan to start, give everyone all the features. There's not going to be any gatekeeping of any features whatsoever. So if you're lucky enough to get one of those 150 spots, not only will you have access to a full subscription for a month, but 90% off all the features, everything. And like Brennan said, we're not going to talk too much about it in terms of the features we have coming, but you can definitely expect that during this coming month, there's going to be some really big announcements about some of the developments that are going on in the back end. And that's on top of the videos, you know, that we already have in the beta that are performing incredibly. So, yeah. But I see we got.
So I've invited Josh up as a speaker. So Josh, you can unmute now.
Yeah, Josh.
Introduce yourself. Just tell the people about your experience so far as a beta tester and your experience using OSSA.AI to actually create content and upload it.
Yeah, no, so I definitely have a lot to say about it. First of all, the UI is super clean. It works seamlessly. After you create a script, you can go in and you can choose a speaker with a certain voice. You have, I think, over 10 styles now to choose from. So you can mess around and see what works best. And then you can simply create a video. You can even change the color of your captions, which is super, super neat. And after using OSSA I think I have around 10 videos up on YouTube right now, and that's not counting the last 2 days of analytics push, but over 34,000 views from just 10 short form pieces of content is honestly very incredible on any social media platform. Just being able to put in a script and then get these amount of views within a short amount of time is just absolutely mind-boggling.
Thank you, Josh. And then Josh, maybe giving the community here a little bit of insight, a little more background about you and some of your experience. And maybe, I know you've tried a lot of AI tools, and then, you know, so first thing, maybe a little more of your background in social media. And then the second thing would be, you know, what tools you've used in the past and how this compares to.
Yeah, no, so I've used 11 Labs, ChatGPT, obviously. I've used a little bit of Midjourney, and then a couple other picturation AI I would have to go in, first of all, create a script, then go into 11 Labs, download the audio piece, get every single image that I need, and then go into the editing software and put it together. And this whole process could take hours if you wanted a really good video that would actually get views. So just being able to just put in a script and have the AI do that all for you is just super, super helpful. And then a little bit part of my background is I run multiple social media accounts. I also help a bunch of smaller streamers as well run their social media pages, their editing, getting out their clips to really see that growth on social media. And then my mom is also doing YouTube pretty much full time now. So I basically manage everything that goes alongside with that. I have over 4 years of editing experience. So, DaVinci Resolve and Premiere. This is my first year using Photoshop, so I'm getting a lot of decent thumbnail skills through that as well. So over just this year alone, with other people I've worked with, we've scratched over 120 million views, which in the grand scheme in short form content, that's maybe not the greatest, but I'm definitely excited to see, where this product goes and where it takes with this, massive community.
Yeah, thank you so much, Josh. Really appreciate you, man. And I see another beta tester that's had a tremendous amount of success, similar to Josh here. Brennan, maybe you could bring him up. That's Chase here. He's on his alt account, Invented Insanity, which is the name of his beta tester accounts. But yeah, Josh, really appreciate all your expertise and you being part of the beta. You and many others, you guys have been great. And it's been, we've gotten incredible feedback from the beta, and, we're continuing to make changes. And how I see it is, like, no matter whether it's now or it's in a month or a year, it's kind of always in beta, because that's the mindset we have, which is like, there's never a finished product. It's just always, we're always implementing new things and listening to your feedback. And, we're really community driven. We have an amazing community. I think we're over 6,000 or 7,000 members across all socials. And we've gotten so much incredible feedback so far from the community. The Discord, I think, is over 2,000 people. Just on our socials, I think we're sitting around 4,000 or 5,000 people. And then our newsletter is already sitting around 4,000 members, I believe, in about a month and a half. So that's super exciting. But yeah, anyways, Chase, what's up, brother?
What's up? I'm actually in Walmart right now, so I can't be in here for too long.
No worries, bro. Do you mind telling the community a little bit about your experience as a beta tester using the product? Kind of maybe the success that you found, a little bit of that?
Yeah, for sure. It's been really, really fun so far. It's been an amazing opportunity I've been able to take advantage of. I've had some pretty good success over not even 3 weeks yet. It's been, not even 3 weeks, and I've already surpassed 100K views on YouTube, which is just outstanding to me. I'm already about to pass my personal YouTube account subscribers, and that one's been going for about a year. So it just really shows how remarkable OSSA is. It's really cool.
Wait, say that last part again about it's about to surpass your account that you've been working on for how long?
About a year.
Wow. It's incredible, man. Yeah, and you obviously, you write some incredible scripts. Maybe you could, I know I don't want to hold you here too long, but maybe you could speak a little bit to, I talked right before you joined, I talked a little bit about how users are able to have creative control over the outputs, right? And I think that's really important. Maybe you could speak to kind of your experience with how you're able to, generate videos that you want, and it's not really locking you into like a corner.
Yeah, I think it's really kind of just like, you kind of just get what you want out of it, really, besides when it comes to image selection, because I've just been going around and kind of finding what works in my niche, and then basically I just type out the script the way I want it, and then it comes out fully edited and the way I want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's incredible. And guys, when he speaks to the image selection, so what we have set up is one of our models of many essentially looks at the script, and then it creates contextually relevant images throughout the entire script. So in the past you'd have to, pay for 4, 5, 6 plus tools to, create a video. Now we've essentially put it all into one, but not only that, you also have the value of the video actually being edited in a way through our software that is optimized for engagement. So essentially how it works is you put in your script and you select your parameters, as Chase was just alluding to, and then the backend system is analyzing that entire script and then generating a video that's in line with an expected output. yeah, so that's absolutely incredible. And like Chase just mentioned, he has achieved over 100,000 views on his YouTube channel. He's about to surpass his other channel that he's spent a year on. And I would assume that those videos that you edited probably took you a good amount of time per piece of content on YouTube as well. And just to
creating content, but I have no skills in video editing. And they also tell me, they don't have the time to go and learn it. So when you hear somebody say like this tool, it does bring the opportunity to everybody, because it doesn't matter, where you are, as long as you have a phone and a Wi-Fi connection and under one subscription, so you no longer need to go on multiple different AIs. You can all do it from just one, which is truly incredible.
Yeah, for sure. And you can hear me, right, Josh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and for the people that currently use 11 Labs, our voice models are on 11 Labs. And so we're implementing so people will be able to bring their own API keys and then use their own voice models. That will be one of the things, that's one of the things on the roadmap that will be coming to the actual application itself. So that's super exciting. People will be able to use any voice that they want on 11 Labs, or create their own voice for that matter. And that gives you full control over, having that proprietary access to your own voice that nobody else has in their UI when they log in. So that's really exciting. But the standard voices that we have in there, which there's 10 in total as of right now. And so those standard voices will still remain, but people will be able to add their own API key and use their own voices also.
Yeah, and also we have, can you guys hear me, by the way? Is my audio good now?
Yep, loud and clear.
Cool. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, we're going to be adding more voices as well. So for anyone who's not going to use an API key, I know a lot of people that's been asked. We've been talking to some really big creators. We talked to one this morning who owns an agency which produces AI content. Works with is working with a couple of really big companies, and that was one of his main requests. So that's been heavily requested, and that is on the roadmap to implement that, because I know a lot of you guys, like us, we love 11 Labs, and we want to let you guys leverage more creative expertise, more customizability. So that's definitely something that will be coming in the future.
Yeah, one thing I would just like to add is in today's day and age, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to create and invent something that's never been done before. And it's a true achievement. And Cole and I are humbled to sit up here and present this to everybody, because what we have done is genuinely unique. There's no other product on the market that is generating short form videos that are optimized and engineered for engagement from just text. So thank you to everybody that's been a part of this journey, and all the beta testers that have helped us work out all the little bugs and kinks leading up to this point. And yeah, it's truly miraculous, the fact that we've been able to build something that is completely unique in its own right.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I think one thing that would be really cool right now, as we're kind of coming to an end here, is bringing up anyone that has any questions, that might be new here, has been following us. It's nice to see you guys in here. I'm sure it's great to put some voices to the faces that you guys have been following, on the team here. And just so you guys know, like I said, we're a very small team. We have one lead developer. Brennan and I are not developers, but we understand code. Brennan's better with front-end stuff than I am, for sure, as proven over the past couple days. But yeah, we're a really small team. So the only face you're not seeing here, we have a social media manager. His name's Blake. And then Jaden right now would be in here. He's our lead developer. He's 20 years old, young guy, absolute genius. He's coding right now. So yeah, we're working 7 days a week, many hours to continue to build this for you guys. But I think it'd be awesome if anybody has any questions. Please feel free to request to speak, and we could bring you up and potentially take on some questions from the community.
Yeah, for sure. Any questions regarding the product or the roadmap or early access, waitlist, anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, guys, just so you know, originally, while we're kind of waiting for people, if anyone has any questions, Just so you guys know, originally we've been holding these in Discord. So make sure that you guys also join the Discord. You can do that by going to the landing page, which we just dropped for the early access. Make sure you guys opt into the waitlist so you guys get notified. You stay up to date and you have a chance at one of those spots. But after that, come and join the Discord as well. We have a lot of announcement there. Great community, very helpful. Everyone's always sharing knowledge. That's going to continue to grow, and you know we're trying to foster a culture of support within the community. You know, because that's how Brennan and I have always been. We've always wanted to give as much as possible. You know, I am a large influencer with a large following, but I've never been one to gatekeep knowledge. You know, I always want to share as much as possible. So myself, all the beta testers and the creators in there, that's how it is. So if you ever have questions about content creation, especially as we continue to grow, please feel free to join in there. But moving forward, we will be holding all of our calls here on X Spaces. So that's going to be twice a week. So obviously today or Saturdays at 3 p.m. PST or 6 p.m. Eastern, and then Wednesdays as well. So we're going to be doing these twice a week. So I hope to see you guys in here again. We'll obviously always be sharing updates throughout this process as we get closer to that early access launch on February 1st. So if you ever are trying to stay in the loop or you have questions, we really welcome questions and feedback and anything that you guys have that you want to share with us, really. So yeah, everyone's always welcome here. We're going to continue to do these twice a week. So yeah, always feel free to come in here and come join, listen in, or you know, raise your hand and ask any questions.
For sure. That being said, we have Chromatech raise their hand. Chromatech, you there? Don't hear you if you're speaking, Chromatech. We also have Dodger, aka Infoball Clips, one of our beta testers. If you have something you want to say, Dodger, about your experience being a beta tester and creating content with OSSA.AI, you can unmute and speak also.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo,
Hey,
yo.
what's up, dude?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of, or I've experienced a lot through it, and it's been sick. Profile is building quick and real quick, and it's been super simple to run them. Just from inside.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Appreciate you coming up. I know you've been crushing it in the beta, giving a lot of feedback to us as well. And how many views do you have total across your profiles? What, like 40, 50,000?
On just my main, or on my info ball, that one's at just under, like, it's approaching 100K.
Jeez.
And then on my other account, it's at like probably like 15K, 20K.
And that's the newer one, correct? The second one?
Yeah, that's created, I think, 10 days ago.
Awesome. And then how much effort did it take you to go create a new account and start up another niche, would you say?
Honestly, the same day, like, just real quick. Takes me the same time to post on both platforms. It's probably about 20 minutes, 10 minutes each, creating the script, uploading it. And for me, I just create a script, run it into the website, and then from there I create my second script. And by the time I'm done with that, then I upload that one into OSSA, and then the other video is done. I post that one, and the other video is done. So it all just slides together.
2 accounts managed in a matter of 20 minutes a day, bro. That's got to be a record.
Yeah, it's way better than my other 2 accounts. The other 2 accounts take like an hour each.
Yeah, 100%. And I know that you've created content before. You obviously have some experience. How would you compare, obviously 2 different types of content. The other one was using your face and sitting, in front of a microphone. This is faceless. But how would you contrast, those 2 experiences and how much effort it took to build what you did personally versus what you're doing here?
Yeah, so personally, I have on my main account, I believe 6,000 followers, and that was all within, I believe, 9 months. And then, but yeah, like those ones, I'm averaging like around the same amount of views as I am on my new account using OSSA, which is Infoball. I'm averaging about the same, and that's just the growth on that has been a lot quicker than it has on my main. Like, Matt, the time it took.
Yeah. No, that's massive, bro. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Yeah, awesome to have you around always, man. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony. Chromatech, do we got you back? Hopefully we do. I just saw you for a second. You got there was a little bar. No, Chrome's always commenting on all the posts too, bro.
I know.
That's a bummer, man. All right, well maybe try removing him and bringing him back up. That might help.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Cool, cool. All right, who else do we got up here?
The emotional verse, which is another one of our beta testers that I just invited to speak. Let me try to add Chromatech back up.
Awesome, awesome. All right, who do we got? Let's try Chromatech. We also have emotional verse. That's Camden, correct?
Yes.
Camden, what's up, bro?
I've added him as a speaker.
It might be bugging. I don't know what's happening here. It's kind of weird. Let's see.
That's Faces, man.
It's all good, bro.
Faces in a nutshell.
It wouldn't be the first time nothing goes perfect, bro. It's all good. Well, yeah, I think, you know, if they don't end up coming up, not a big deal at all. I think we got to talk to a good amount of our beta testers here and get some insight, you know, because it's one thing for us to come up here and say the product works, but you guys just heard firsthand from individuals just like everyone else in here, you know. Some of these individuals that came up do social media, some of them don't, and, you know, they're achieving success through the short form content that they are generating through OSSA.AI. So, yeah, I think that's an absolutely wonderful thing. So, Brennan, maybe we could just go ahead and close this out, maybe do a quick recap, and close this out, and then, you know, send everyone off with a farewell for now.
Yeah, for sure. So, as of right now, the waitlist for early access is officially open. It's pinned on the OSSA.AI X page, so you can go to the host OSSA.AI. Make sure you follow that while you're at it. And then the pinned tweet is the pinned post there is the website, so you can go directly to OSSA.AI and you can click the join waitlist button and you can go ahead and opt in through that form. And what that does is that gets you added onto the waitlist and will give you a 4-hour advantage and 4-hour advantage at a 90% off Founders Series membership of OSSA.AI. And so there's only 150 of those available. So there's some limited spots there. We don't know when we'll be able to open up a second wave. It's going to depend on the backend scalability. So yeah, as of right now, we have no date for a second wave of customers to be let in, but there's that initial 150 spots. And if you want to secure a spot in that 150, the best thing for you to do is be on that wait list so you get a text and an email 4 hours before it actually goes live. So that would be the next step for everybody in here, is to head over to that website, fill out the type form that pops up when you click that button, and then go ahead and go through the steps, and then you'll be successfully on the wait list.
Incredible. Incredible. I see we have Arnil up here. I think you just brought him up, correct?
Yeah, for sure. I just signed up there.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much, Arnil. Hopefully I'm not talking over you. I think I might have been cutting out.
Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you on the wait list. Looking forward to you being one of the users of OSSA.AI, one of the early adopters here in the Founder Series.
Oh, really?
That's February 1st. So everyone that's on the wait list will get an email and text message on February 1st alerting them that they have a 4-hour advantage over everybody else to secure one of those 150 spots.
Yeah, not only that as well, I talked to Brennan about this morning. For individuals like Arnil and the rest of you guys in here that have most likely already head to the website and you guys have opted in for to be on that wait list. Throughout the entire month, Brennan and I will be recording videos ourselves and sharing those with you guys, you know, in some private emails. We're going to be talking about some of the features we have coming to the product. And, you know, if you look at what OSSA.AI is and what it's going to become, It's essentially an accumulation of not only existing AI tools, but with the main value add, which is that the videos that are getting generated are optimized for engagement, aka views on social media, which has never been done in the history of AI. There's no product in the world right now where you can go and do something and have a much higher, go and create some sort of social media content, whether it's written, whether it's video, and because of you just using the tool naturally, the video is going to perform higher. Like that is a guarantee. Now, is every video going to go viral? No. But why is that? Well, it's because there is enough creativity added, or there's enough creative input, and there's enough control for you to still have a determining factor of if that video can perform, right? It's your script, right? It's your parameters that you choose, right? But it's a tool. It's a tool to supplement your creativity and your content creation, right? That's why it's not prompt to video, it's text to video, because you bring your own script, and it's your script and your parameters that determine how well that video can perform, right? So there really is, I just really want to reiterate that because Brennan touched on it there. There's no product like this in the entire space. This is the absolute first of its kind. And the reason, quite honestly, that most people wouldn't take a stab at this is because it's a huge feat. The fact that the videos generated through OSSA.AI are more likely to achieve engagement on social media is a massive, massive accomplishment that we've achieved, and we'll continue to build on as we move forward. So I really just wanted to hammer that home. If you're here right now, you're part of something that a lot of the world doesn't know about, but they're going to know about very soon, because if this is your first time hearing it and you're like, this is too good to be true, it's not. That's what I'm telling you right now. It's not too good to be true, because we have beta testers who are using it and getting results right now. Go look through our feed and go look at some of the proof that we're posting. This product this would not be possible. We could not release the product unless we had proof that it actually works, right? Because we are putting, rugged again, rugged again. Oh, dude, I don't know what's going on. I'll just stick to this. But all I was saying was essentially, if you guys are here right now, I'd truly like to congratulate all of you, and I really hope you guys all have this opportunity to use this tool, because it's already changing lives, and that's our goal, to change as many lives as possible, to provide a tool where someone can actually come to the platform, eventually pay for a subscription, and be like, wow, like it actually works, like this actually works. And that's exactly what we're in line with. We're always building, and we're always implementing things that can ideally increase engagement on social media. That's the goal. That's where all the features will be coming from. Um, and I'm just super excited to have all of you guys in here. It's been an absolutely incredible journey, and this is just the start. And we truly believe that this will be one of the largest AI video generation companies in the world, because like I said, there's zero companies that exist in the world that can offer you a solution to actually creating content using